So many unresolved questions about Russia's extent of interference in the 2016 campaign and who, if anyone, in the orbit of Donald Trump might have been involved. Those questions have been the work of the grand jury and the special counsel, largely in secret. But today there is a potential new development. This morning, what could be a major step forward in special counsel Robert Mueller's investigation. CNN is reporting that a grand jury on Friday approved the first charges in the probe and that anyone targeted could be forced to surrender as soon as Monday. NBC News has been unable to confirm the report. Mueller, a former FBI director, was appointed last May to look into whether the Trump campaign colluded with Russia to influence the 2016 election. Mueller's team has also been investigating foreign lobbying by former Trump campaign chairman Paul Manafort and former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn, among others. Manafort and Flynn's lawyers have denied any wrongdoing. Before the news broke, President Trump tweeted on Friday, "It is now commonly agreed, after many months of costly looking, that there was no collusion between Russia and Trump, was collusion with HC, meaning Hillary Clinton." President Trump's press secretary, Sarah Sanders, agreed.
There's still no evidence of collusion between the president and anyone. All of your news organizations have actually spent probably a lot of money on this as well, which we would consider probably a pretty big waste.
But the investigation by the special counsel and Congress is going full steam. Friday, former Trump advisor Carter Page met with Senate Intelligence Committee staffers for more than 5 hours. Plus, NBC News has learned that congressional investigators questioned President Trump's former personal attorney, Michael Cohen, earlier this week over a failed plan to open a new tower in Moscow. Both Cohen and Page insist they are being smeared by false allegations. And as to the Trump administration claims, it's the Clinton campaign that colluded with Russians.
And I think we're starting to now see that all of the things that the Democrats had accused this president of doing, they were actually guilty of themselves.
Now, that is a reference to something that has a new twist. A Washington conservative publication says that it paid a research firm to do some of the initial digging on Donald Trump as a candidate. And then later, the Democratic National Committee and the Hillary Clinton campaign also paid for that. And it led to the dossier that has commonly been referred to as the Steele dossier, part of the opposition research in the campaign. And the fact that there was a Clinton connection has angered many who support President Trump. Chanel?
All right, Kelly, thank you.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.